Welcome to Yoga with Tara. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Yoga with Tara. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Yoga with Tara. So we're live on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Insta. I've changed the position of the class on YouTube because I hadn't charged the phone, the computer enough, so I had to bring this here. So I hope you guys can see. I'm going to try and maybe bring it a little closer, and I hope everyone can see. Sorry. It's a bit of a mess, but trying to adjust it so you guys can see. Hi everyone on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Insta. Antara, Vineet, Ina, who usually join on Facebook and on YouTube. We've got hi Amit. Hi, how are you? We're about to start Yoga with Tara. Thank you for joining. And on Insta, we've got Tushar, we've got Kartik. Farzan Deshmukh. Hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining. So as you guys know, Yoga with Tara is something I started right at the start of lockdown as a way to stay positive. Yoga helps me a lot. And I thought if I can share some of that, it would be great. I'm not going to talk too much today because our kids are actually, as you know, where all kids are homeschooling currently, and they're in the same room today because there was some network connection issue. So they're here. So I'm going to keep my volume down. And once in a while, when they tell me that they're speaking and they're not on mute, then I will probably have to be quiet. So you might have to just follow as opposed to me speaking. Also, I'm teaching a little class today for students in the children's school at a senior class level, talking in fact about reclamation and climate change and saving our coast. So that's directly after this. So I might have to conserve my voice a bit. And I'm so excited. Tomorrow, I'm speaking at a school in Punjab. So yes, it's on Zoom, but I'm really looking forward to that because it's a session on parenting in lockdown, and I am totally no expert. I make mistakes. I am sometimes a monster, but hopefully sometimes I'm a good mom. I don't know, but I sometimes think I'm just terrible. But it's going to be a very candid, interactive session. So I'm looking forward to that. And yes, I do love these communication sessions. So if you guys have requirements for anything like that in your, in the companies you work with or in any, corporate or anything like that, do let me know. As you know, I am also conducting these communication sessions based on my dad's workshop. And Love You Song Joshi says, hello, Taraji. Thank you. Rahul says, hello. Yash is laughing. Chima says, hi. Okay, guys, so let's get started. Priya says, I'm going to attend the session tomorrow. That's great to hear, Priya. I look out for you. And are you based in Ludhiana or where are you? Hi, Himani. Can you hear me, guys? Because I'm keeping my volume down because the kids are here and they're doing their schooling. Hi, Devyani. Thank you for saying that. That's very kind of you. Okay, so on that note, let's get started. Thank you, Amit. Aniket. Hi, Aniket. Thank you for saying you are awesome. Thank you. All of you, thank you. It's Sharma ji, Mr. J, Vaishav, and yes, we had a fantastic trip. We did go away for the weekend. I told you about it, and I know not everyone's able to, but if you are able to take a little break, even if it's at home, even if it's somewhere close by, just a change, I realize, is so rejuvenating. For us as a family, being in a pool was like amazing. So I think just a little change, if it's possible, really helps in these difficult times. And if not, of course, that's fine too. Yes, Free Kick Indian Sports, we are in Mumbai. Okay, guys, so let's get started. Everyone onto your mats. And if you have water, please keep it nearby. Great, Priya. Good to hear that. So my father, Pratap Sharma's family, Pratap Sharma, they were my Dadaji and Dadiji actually lived in Apra near Ludhiana. And I have a lot of relatives in Philor and that whole area. So Priya, it'll be lovely to be in Ludhiana virtually. Hi, Saifu. How are you? There's Saif and thank you, Devyani. Himani, can you hear me now? So Priya, please keep some questions ready, or tell me from now what you kind of would like me to talk about, so that I have something in mind for tomorrow. And Nayan is saying hi, Rahul is saying hi, Rajdeep. Okay, guys, let's get started. So onto your mat, a sip of water. And stand onto your mats, and let's get into a Tadasana. So just stretch up. Excellent. Hold. And down. Fabulous. I'll put this a little bit up. And once again, stretch up. Fantastic. Excellent, everyone. And down. So yesterday, 99% of the comments I get are very positive. So thank you all. Once in a blue moon, there are not so positive comments, but that happens with everyone, and it's actually very, very little touchwood in our community. But yesterday, one person did write saying, when I posted a funny picture of me on a pink lilo with that pink broom in the pool, and someone said, the world is in crisis and maybe you shouldn't post stuff like this, which is funny. So I said, honestly, I believe in each to their own. Let's not judge anyone. Everyone has their own situation and way of dealing with things. But personally, I find that in a situation that's tough, or any situation, okay, I have to keep quiet, Zen's talking now. Shh.
Yeah, this is because when you put no, miss, it's because when you are a predicate, you become a meaning, and when you're the subject. Okay. I have treated everyone because there is
Okay, now sorry, Zen was speaking, and as I mentioned, because he's doing his schoolwork here, sometimes if I suddenly am quiet, it's because he's in his class speaking. So yeah, as I was saying, I think different things help different people, and I explained to the gentleman who wrote to me. I said that for me, I found ways to stay positive have really helped. Whether it's been doing yoga, whether it's looking at nature, whether it's bonding with family, whether it's laughing and having jokes. So, and I said, so many people on my timeline have said that it's so nice to feel positive, because the world right now, there are difficult things going on, but we're going to get through it and it's going to be fine, touch wood, and we're all fine forever, touch wood. So I said, when there's a crisis, does it mean everyone's supposed to sit at home and cry? I don't think so. I think everyone has to find a way to get through things. And if that means staying positive and sometimes, yes, cracking jokes and laughing, why not? Again, it's each to their own. And of course, having empathy and sympathy and feeling for people doesn't mean that you can't also smile, right? So I just want to say that yet again, because I have seen a few comments where people say things to other people like, oh, the world is in crisis, why are you baking a cake or something like that. Now, what does that mean? Are we supposed to not do anything because of what's going on? No, right? So you can show empathy, you can help each other without, all going into morose mode. Okay, guys, so let's do Utkatasana. Excellent. Excellent. And hold. Now we're going to do warrior pose. So right leg in front, parallel to your mat, left leg back and bounce. Super. I'm just talking softly. Don't want to disturb their class.
This was one of the questions in yesterday's
Other side. Superb. Now we're going to do the 7 stretches. So if you could clasp your hands behind your back, double angle pose, legs apart and bend down. Try and look up. Try and touch your nose tip or your forehead to the ground. Hold your toes and put your crown between your legs. And now, oopsie. And now try and split your legs as far as possible. Excellent. Now turn on your right for Hanuman Asana 1. Other side. And stretch up. And now come into the center, relaxing lion pose. Stretch up. Excellent. Mountain. Stick pose. Excellent. And gently come. Super. Then is speaking, so I'm going to be quiet.
This is correct, but
Have a sip of water. Have a sip of water, guys. Working from home, homeschooling, everyone balancing within one space means, as I keep saying to the kids, we have to be sensitive to each other's needs. Okay. So on Priya, great. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow in the session. All of us are excited for the session. Thank you. That's at Little Kingdom in Ludhiana. Looking forward. And Tani and me have chatted a few times, and she seems wonderful. Looking forward to it. And I for an eye says copper bottle. Why? It's actually a swell bottle. It's metal, I think. But yeah, just to avoid plastic. Your straight hair. Yes, I do have straight hair. Could you teach me how to do Surya Namaskar properly? Please, absolutely, Amit. We're about to do that now. I'm a small fan of yours. Sakina says, thank you. There's nothing like small or big. Everyone is super. And on Insta, we've got Almira, we've got Motion, and Dematrix. So I'm doing a live with a friend, Danish, on Saturday. It's Dessert with Danish, Saturday night at 10. I never usually do things in the night time. After 5 is purely dedicated to being with the family. But I'm doing this, and I'm just mentioning it to you because he very sweetly said to me, he said, if people say any weird comments and all, I said, listen, don't worry. I'm a big believer, again, in each to their own. People can say they want. Most often, touchwood, our comments are very nice, but once in a while, if there's trolling, one just has to say, hope you're having a good day and not get affected by it, because people are all going through a strange time and people react differently. And some people take out their own frustration and resentment on others. It's something that a lot of people do in life. In fact, all of us in our own way, perhaps when we get irritated, take it out on somebody, which is not actually good, but it does sometimes happen. Now here's the plaiting. I did tell you, right, that Rupak trimmed my hair. He trimmed around 5 inches. So I don't know if you guys have noticed that it's considerably shorter than before. I was a little upset that he trimmed so much, because when you're used to very long hair, 5 inches You notice it, even though he said no one else will notice it. Did you notice? Okay. Delicia, hi ma'am. Joined the class late today. I just got a break from taking online. Joined the class. Joined late today as I just got a break from taking online class. Great, Delicia. I hope your classes are going well. And are you still on the beach or are you back? I would love to hear how it all went. Urja says hi. How are you, ma'am? Amandeep says we are fine, touchwood. I hope you are too. So let's get to our Surya Namaskars. We'll do 3 regular Surya Namaskars and then we will do 12 variations. Devyani says, ma'am, can a beginner do the exercises you were doing now? Devyani, with all these things, I think if you go slowly, eventually you'll get more and more flexible. So even if you can't do like a split too much, even if you do it a little bit, it's okay. And that's how you get more and more flexible. But of course, do not injure yourselves. Be very careful. I'm not with you physically, so I can't hold you and show you. I mean, watch you and show you, sorry. Sam says, hi. I've seen your recent bikini pictures. You look lovely. Which brand is that? Honestly, I don't know. It's a brand I bought last year in London. It's not some fancy brand. Hi, Abhishek. Hi, Abdul. Okay, guys, let's get started. So, 3 normal Surya Namaskar. Don't put the pencil in your mouth. Front of your mat. Namaste. Namaste Mudra. Breathe in on 1 and back. Breathe out 2. Breathe in, right leg back, knee off the ground and stretch up. Breathe out into mountain with your heel on the ground so you feel the stretch in your calves. Hold your breath on 5, thumbs up, chin and chest on the ground. Breathe in on 6, cobra, with your thighs off the ground. Breathe out, heels on the ground so you feel the stretch in your calves. Breathe in, left leg in front. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Then please don't put the pencil in your mouth. The second part of the first Surya Namaskar. Breathe in, 1. Breathe out, 2. Breathe in. Breathe out, heels down. Feel the stretch in your calf. Hold your breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Right leg in front. Breathe out. Breathe in and namaste. So that was the 1 Surya Namaskar. So with both sides. Oh, Tia's here. I was just wondering. She was down with my mom. The kid's called Gaga. So she'll come back. Second, okay, Zen is speaking, so I'm going to keep quiet. Second Surya Namaskar.
This is a kind of verb. I forgot what kind of verb it is.
Third Surya Namaskar. Second part of the third Surya Namaskar. So that was 3 normal Surya Namaskars. Sorry, I'm talking softly because the kids are schooling and sorry. So sip of water. Hi Harun. So Sumit, I hope. Sorry, who asked me to teach the Surya Namaskar? Amit. I hope that was good. Now we'll do variations. And Divyani says, thank you for the suggestion. I'll try and follow. Prakash says, hello. Rima says, good morning. And Rajveer says, beautiful video, nice eyes, lips, and cute. Thank you. Mr. Sanu says, hi. Unique Boy says, hi. Okay, guys, let's do the 9 variations or 12 variations. Actually, today we'll do 6 variations. Okay, we'll have a shorter class because after that, I want to show you some new stretches which we haven't done for. We've been doing the same routine. So, if any of you want to do a little bit more of this cardio type asanas, please go to the Tara Sharma Show YouTube channel. All our classes are there. And so, if ever you feel like you want to do the class even at a different time, just go to the YouTube channel, subscribe, and you'll get all the classes. Okay, so let's start with, yes, sure, Karan, we can do Chakrasan. Workout, so powerful, Pat. Thank you. Big fan of Simoj. Okay, guys, let's get started. Um, American. Harsh. Lucky. Okay. So we're going to start with the half moon pose. I'm talking softly because the kids are in the back. You can hear them in class. And today, because the internet in their room is not working too well, so they're here. Okay, let's start. So we're going to start with the half moon pose. Breathe in, breathe out. Right like that. Place your right knee on the ground and stretch back into a half moon pose. Mountain. Right leg in front, left knee on the ground and stretch back. Forward bend, backward, and prayer pose. Second round, we're going to do the double angle pose. Mountain, moon pose, striking cobra pose. Now you come into cobra with your thighs just off the ground. Kai, are you doing a marathon on your mat?
Yes.
Turn on your left over your shoulder, look at your right ankle. Now turn over your right shoulder, look at your left ankle. Mountain. And Manduk, jump like a frog. Super. The third round, we're going to do the Z pose. Forward bending. Right like that. Mountain. Now pull your knees towards your forehead, tuck your tummy in and hold. Moon. Striking cobra. And look, super. Now I'm going to do the Parivarti Veer Asana 1. Right like that. Now plank. Try and stay parallel to the ground. Excellent. Now bring your left leg inside. Take your left hand through your leg. Hold with your right and stretch up. At the side. Super. Right hand through and look up. Excellent. Excellent. Forward bending. Backward. Prayer pose. Now we do the fifth. We do the Ardha Chandra Asana. Now raise right leg up and look at your right palm. Oops. If you fumble and fall, don't worry, try again. Like anything in life. Must be here. Excellent, guys. And look up. What are you doing, guys? Okay, I'll help you. Backward prayer pose. Just a sec, guys. I just have to help Kai find something. Okay? Yeah, this one. Okay. So that was 5. Now we're going to do 6. Today we're just going to do 6. So this is going to be a combination of asanas and then we're going to do some stretches. Actually, no, we'll do 12 because it's too short otherwise. So let's do the dancing warrior pose. Raise our right leg up, drop it in the right. Other side. Excellent. Superb. Now we're going to do the bird pose.
This is really easy. Yes.
Petra. Hands down and we're going to try and do the crow pose. Excellent. Now we're going to do the downward facing dog pose. Now we're going to do the Vashishtasana or the side plank. Plank. Now turn onto one side. Try and keep your arms in one line and or arm on your waist. And if you're able to, raise your left leg. Excellent.
This is
11. 12. The network there isn't good. Don't, it's too messy. And now we're going to do the bow pose. Excellent, guys. Superb. Sorry, I'm being quiet today because kids are doing class here. And mountain, manduk. And our last asana for today is going to be a combination of asanas. Forward bend. Right like that. Mountain. Going to get into a crane. And now we're going to get into a Supta Vajrasana, where you're going to lie down in between your legs if you're able to, or keep your legs straight and hold. Now release your legs. Someone had asked me to do Chakrasan. I think someone called Karan. So I'm just going to do Chakrasan or a back bend or a half wheel pose. And hold. If you can, then you can raise. But be careful with this. Down. And now, try and place your legs over your head in a halasana. Breathe normally and let your chin touch your chest. Sarvangasana. Gently back and gently release your asana. Now lie down, totally relaxed. Feel your breath come back to normal. Let your abdomen rise and come back. Gently raise your right leg, drop it on the left, turn on your right. Feel the stretch, universal spinal twisting. And the other side, leg up, drop, turn on your left. Feel the stretch. Gently release. Turn on your left. Gently sit up. And now we're just going to do simple Kapalbhati where you breathe out forcefully from your nostrils. I'm not a certified yoga teacher, but I have been practicing for 20 years or so. And our teacher, Sir Pradeep Pandey, is on all social media. You can follow him. And I do think now after this lockdown and after doing yoga with Tara, I'm going to try and get certification because I really enjoy teaching and I hope you all do too. And more than teaching, I also enjoy the whole positivity that one feels and especially through all our interactions. And on that note, let's do 30 Kapalbhati and then we'll do some chanting. Excellent. When your breath is back to normal, Take a deep breath in, and when you exhale, say ah. So an ah sound. Deep breath in. Another deep breath in, and when you exhale, an O sound. So a long O. O. Breathe in. Now we take a deep breath in, and when we exhale, keep our lips together and we make a humming sound where you feel the vibration in your whole face. Breathe in. Now we're just going to place them on our thighs, then down. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining Yoga with Tara. It's always a pleasure. I hope you enjoyed it. I always do. Thanks to all of you. And have a sip of water if you have it beside you. Excellent. And if you have something warm, then wear it. And we have going to take a few minutes. I'm sorry, I did say we'll do some new stretches, but then I got caught up in the flow and we carried on with the usual class. But next time I'll do some other and new stretches. Yes, Amit, you drink water in between when you take a break. It's fine to drink water in between when you're taking a break. So like after we do the regular Surya Namaskars, before we start the variations, and at regular intervals, it's in fact important, I think, to be hydrated. Haroon says, I love your straight hair. Love you, ma'am. Ina says, hi. Good morning. Same to you. Thank you for joining. Tara, you have kept YouTube here towards the left. I know, I'm sorry, Ina, it's because it's charging. I had not charged it. Saurabh says, hope you had a good week. I got late today. We'll watch the recorded version now. Thank you, Saurabh. Abhishri says, hi, Tara. At what time you start yoga? As I live in Dubai, so have to wake up as per the time difference. How sweet. That's lovely, Abhishri. So we start honestly by 10:15. It says 10. And I try always to be at 10, but somehow it always ends up being around 10:15 Indian time. So it'd be great if you're joining in from Dubai. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And Buddy Boy saying beautiful. Thank you. And thank you, Devyani. Thank you, Prakash. Thank you, everyone on Facebook, YouTube, and Insta. Where are you from? I'm actually half Indian and half English, and I live in Mumbai. And Amin, it says hi. Genius says hi. Sam, I really don't know the brand of that one. I have different bikinis, but I will look at the label. I'm not a very brand conscious person. I'm actually very simple. So when I see something, if I really like it, regardless of what brand, I get it. In fact, the only thing I think I'm a little brandy about is sunglasses. Apart from that, things like bikinis or clothes or just whatever I like, it's not about the brand. Harsha says hard workout. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I hope you did. It's Satyam says hello. Tibetan Insta Star says hi. Okay, guys, on that note, I have to go and I'm the guest speaker at school for 7th grade. So I'm going to have to get ready for that. And thank you all so much. Vic is saying I'm watching simultaneously on Insta and YouTube. Yes, so you see here I'm on YouTube, here I'm on Facebook, and here I'm on Insta. So yeah, I've got it all set up. Like Ranveer Shori said, it looks like a cockpit. You should really do a SMS getaway to Goa. It's beautiful now as there's no tourists because of the virus. I know Delicia. Rupak, in fact, went for a shoot and for work, and he said it was so beautiful. And of course, with all the safety protocols, and it was actually. We didn't go because we wanted to see what it's like. And with the kids and all, I was a little concerned about flying, but he said it was superb. All the best, Ina says. Hope you have a wonderful day. Same to you, Ina. Mohit says, could you do a session on lower back pain and sciatica? Mohit, I will ask my teacher, but I'm not an expert, so I wouldn't want to like give expert tips. Kai, what are you doing saying hi on YouTube when you're supposed to be doing your class? That's our kids messing around. And yeah, Kai and Zen. Kai, get back to work. Zen's working. I can see Zen's working. They're both sitting there at the back and they're doing their schoolwork. I don't know if you can see, but they're there. Yeah, they're there. See? They're there and they're doing their schoolwork and they're being diligent.
I'm done with my
But
class.
yeah, you're done with your class, but now you have to do your math worksheets or your book. I try not to be too involved, but I kind of have to have some notion of what they're up to. And Rupak's also a very, very involved dad. In fact, he actually is in charge of Hindi. And being from the north, and me being from Mumbai, he's the one who says he'll handle helping with Hindi. So that's something that lockdown has done. It's kind of made us as parents more aware of what they do in school. Because by nature, we're very involved parents, but we don't tend to get very involved in schoolwork. So I think, in a way, this whole time has got us more aware of what they're doing in school. Uh, uh, Harun, you like my long hair. Okay, thank you guys. So on that note, I'm going to say bye everyone on Facebook. Bye. Thank you for joining, Rima, Prakash, Devyani, everyone. Thank you for joining on YouTube. Ham, Ina, Saurabh, everyone here. Thank you. And bye. Bye, everyone. And no, it's not about ignoring. It's just that there are some comments that, yeah, I don't read out loud because some are a bit weird. But don't worry. I just believe in smiling through things. So don't worry. And Prasim says it's dear my lovely friend. Suresh says hello. King says let's do a butt workout. Sure. Okay, guys. On that note, I'm gonna say have a super day. Thank you. Bye. Ta-ra, ta-ra, ta-ra.